Perfect, pretty girl. Gotta get a workout in. It's gonna be a quick one because I am getting my eyebrows microbladed, no, shaded. I keep mixing them. I'm getting them microshaded by his cousin. And then I can't sweat for a while. So I'm like, let me get all my workouts in like the last 4 days. I've been pretty strict doing them all because I guess I can't sweat for a while. I don't know how long. She said 10 days. Pfft, that ain't happening. I work out in a garage, so I'm gonna sweat no matter what. But she's gonna be here in a half hour, less than a half hour. So let's go and get my workout done. The whole family's coming with me. Look, you got it on. Now what? It's pretty?
Look.
Yeah. No.
No. She's been wanting to do that all day. I'm not sure why. No more procrastinating. Let's go. We gotta get this workout done before it doesn't happen. And she'll be here soon. Alright, so today is just the mashup of upper body, which is what I've been telling you guys I have been doing. Usually I do that when I'm not focused on building a certain muscle. It's more maintaining, leaning, which takes me to my second point. People have been asking, what are you currently doing? Are you bulking? Are you cutting? I am at maintenance. I have a really hard time deciding if I want to lose size, gain size, because like everybody, you want to keep it in certain areas and lose it in others, and it just doesn't work that way. So I've been maintaining.
You've been busy.
I have also been really busy, like crazy busy, but and procrastinating a lot of times, or pushing my workout like one day, keep pushing it. But now because I can't work out supposedly for like 7 or 10 days, the whole time be like bitching that I want to work out. Even though I've been like pushing it and kind of being a little bad about it. Not this past week though. I've been really good this past week. I don't know why. I have. And then this fell on me like last minute, and I was like, good thing I've been staying consistent then. So anyways, we're just gonna do a mashup of upper body, and yeah. so that's about it. I was gonna do abs, but she just texted me she's on her way, and I gotta freshen up because, you know, I was sweaty and I don't want to be stinking while she's like working above me. So I'm gonna go freshen up, and yeah, I guess we'll show you guys some of it, you know, because she's coming here. We forced her to come here.
So it'll be like sponsored by her.
It is a sponsored video, guys. Anyway, she'll give you guys some tips about it because there's a lot I didn't know about it. I was actually gonna get another kind, which is blading. She's shading, and she told me the do's and don'ts and why you shouldn't. So I'll make her cover that with you guys if you're interested or want to do it yourself. But anyways, it's time for me to go freshen up. Alright, she's here, guys. Be nice to her. This is her first time on YouTube, or are there any videos with you on YouTube?
It's my first time.
Okay, it's her first time. She may say ums like I did in the beginning. I still say ums, whatever. So just be nice. She's going to go over the difference between microblading, which is what I wanted to do, and she's like, hell no. And micro shading, which is what I'm gonna have done today. So yeah. Let us know the difference.
Okay, so main differences between microshading and microblading. I'll start with microblading. So microblading, you use basically like a blade. It creates hair-like strokes and it goes deeper into the skin. You can only do it like a few times, to be honest, because then it gives you like tiny little scars. And then, you
also said that it's a really pretty hairline when you first get it, but the ink like can leave.
Yeah, so depending on your skin type, so not everybody can do microblading. So especially people with oily skin cannot do microblading. It just doesn't grab as good, the ink, and I've seen some people who it just spreads a little bit. I don't really know exactly why, but it looks really pretty at first, and then it just gets a little thicker. So that's the thing about microblading. And then micro shading is what I do. Big difference is that it goes on the first layer of skin, so it doesn't go as deep. Also, I just like outline your eyebrow and then I fill it in, giving you like a makeup look versus hair-like strokes. And once it's healed, it looks like a powdery makeup look. And it's friendly for all skin types, especially for oily skin.
And I think that's better because she showed me a couple photos of what people who got microblading, and it doesn't give you that smooth appearance. It's kind of like the lines are, what do you call them when they're not straight? Jagged lines, and then a lot of pigment in some areas, whereas others didn't have pigment. And here it's really no different than using like a powder on your brows like you normally would. So it gives you that same look. And I really wanted the hair stroke look. I thought I did. But after seeing some of those clients who had gotten it done, I'm like, no, and I think I'm kind of oily, so no. So thankfully she told me about that.
You have to have like really perfect skin for the microblading.
Yeah.
Microblading.
And it's not guaranteed.
I don't know if I have perfect skin.
And it's not guaranteed.
And then you said it was like a two-part thing, right? So it's the official, like what we're doing today, and then
so it's a two-part process. You start with your first session, where your first session will like find your shape. I'll fill it in and everything, and then we wait like 7 to 10 days for it to heal. But we have to actually wait at least 4 to 6 weeks to do your touch-up, and then the touch-up is super important because sometimes your skin doesn't grab the ink as well in some spots, so it'll look a little patchy, and that's normal. It's part of the process. So then at the 4 weeks, 6 weeks mark, we'll do it again and we'll fill it in, and like the look just comes together and looks very pretty.
So don't do it before a week of your wedding, right?
No. Yeah, apparently no.
Yeah, don't do that.
I chose it good because Lila's birthday is in 2 weeks, so I should be good by then, healed officially.
Yeah.
Which takes me to healing process, because there's some things I didn't even think about, and I've had a tattoo before, so I should have known this. But you said you can't get wet, you can't be in the sun, guys. She's cutting into my tanning time, you know. But no tanning for at least 7 days.
Yeah, till it's healed.
Till it's fully healed. She said 7 to 10 days, so I guess it depends on everyone. And then you did say there are people who couldn't get it done, like if you're pregnant or if you have diabetes and other.
Yeah, so if you have like blood-borne pathogen disease like HIV, you can't do it. If you're diabetic, you can't do it. I mean, as long as you get your doctor's okay, it's fine. But there's just like if you're taking a lot of medication, if you're on antibiotics, you have to wait till you're off the meds. If you're pregnant, nursing, you can't do it. You have to wait. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
I think so, too.
This is not discriminating. It's
just how it works. Because you said your teacher did somebody who was on antibiotics, and it was as though she didn't have it done, right?
Right. Yeah, because the antibiotics just.
It's for so you don't waste your money. In other words, you know, and for your safety.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're not pregnant, so I'm good.
At least we don't think.
At least you don't think. Anyways, I think we covered anything. If not, she'll blurt it out here and there, but we'll show you guys kind of how she maps out my eyebrows first. And
Any comments? You just...
yeah, if we left anything out or if you have questions, comment below. You may see Christy's name coming up, and if you do, that is literally her. She might be answering things that I don't have the ability to answer. Let's start. I'm excited. Yeah.
Has a good position.
I know, right? She always finds a way to be right by me. What do you think of Mommy's eyebrows? No?
Yeah.
Too dark right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, how do you like Mommy's eyebrows?
Tiny.
You want them tiny?
Oh, okay.
Like, hey Christy, what you doing?
So you gotta carve up.
Carbs, protein, dairy.
They can see it.
Oh, they can't see it because I have it in the sun, my bad. Hubby got it prepared for us. Chorizo and eggs with sour cream and this yummy fresh bread. I have to burp.
Oh, okay. I was like, I thought you thought your breast stink. I was like, it doesn't smell.
I had a burp and I'm like, that's gonna go in your face.
Chorizo.
How's the chorizo?
Oh, goodness.
Yeah. I have to hold the mirror very far away to get an idea of it. Right, this is the part that takes the longest mapping, she said, right? And then through time it'll get easier for her, but in general, it's always gonna take long because this is what it's gonna look like, you know? So we gotta take our time. I mean, I have weird, random, dark and light lines of your. Sorry. So, anyways, I like it. I was doing all these crazy eyebrow movements, make sure they're normal. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's start.
Okay.
Also, I'm a special client because I have hair. She's not gonna be doing, what is it called? Like that ombre style where like if people don't have hair, you kind of have to do like the fade.
Yeah.
So I have a lot of hair like here. Yeah. So she's not really gonna touch that. I was very concerned about that. She's just gonna be doing that. Like the ending, if that makes sense. My arch and the,
Yeah.
what am I calling it? Tail.
The tail.
My tail.
Here, I'll do it.
Alright.
So. Sorry. So basically, I'll just fill it in, and then from here, there, I'll just let it, because she has pretty brows right there.
I have pretty brows right there. Right there. right, it's the next day. I was gonna record again that same day, except we kept talking, so it took a little bit longer, and then I was like super, super red, like scary red. So I'm like, let me spare you guys that and show you the next day what it looks like. It's still a little bit red. It's shiny. The shine will go away once it's healed. It's like a fresh cut, in other words. The color will fade 40%, so it looks a little bright right now, which is a little scary. I can't look at myself in the mirror. Every time I do, I'm like, holy shit. But 40% is huge. I've seen this color once it's faded in 2 to 3 weeks, once it's healed, and it looks really nice. And then another thing is they get skinnier, which I was so happy because I'm like, I kind of look like Frida. Like, why are they so thick? And she's like, no, they will shrink a lot, so it's better to go a little bigger. They'll get smaller. I think I'm happy with it. Like, I'm happy with it. It's just really hard to see myself. I know I'll love it in like 2 to 3 weeks, but you guys will see it once it's fully healed. He liked it right away, so I'm like, thank God, because if my husband hated it, life would end there. No, I'm just kidding, but yeah, it hurts when your significant other doesn't like it. But he saw the one done, and then I took a break and ate because I was taking lots of breaks, and he's like, oh, it looks really good. So that eased me a little bit. It's a little hard to get used to, but I know I'm gonna love it. So just a quick update. I will show you guys once it's fully healed, a close-up. I think it's kind of cool to know what to expect because I didn't expect this. I just thought I'd have like the end result once they're healed, and I'm going through this awkward phase. So
I see that you did someone else like yours. So.
Yeah, I started a trend. Okay, so like I didn't want to do this. By the way, she did it for me because it was my birthday, and that was the thing she wanted to give me. And I kind of told her, like, no, just because I've seen a lot of them and I don't like how they look. They call it like ombre style, where like they fade. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm sure if you've been looking into it, you know what I'm talking about, where like on the insides they kind of fade.
They form the whole eyebrow to form.
Yeah, but they don't form it. They like fade it, like it fades, like ombre style. Anyways, I didn't like it. I'm like, I've got a lot of hair there. I like my hair, like I like when you see the hair strokes. And she's like, it's perfectly fine. We'll just do the arch going out and shaping it like that, and I haven't seen anyone like that. And then she just did someone today, the next day, like that. So I think I'm starting to trend. Anyways, I am happy with it. It's just a little getting used to seeing them so dark. They will, I guess, scab off, and that's when it gets lighter, so expect that. She's already hit me with the elbow several times, so ouchie. But yeah, that's kind of a little update. Anyways, I hope you guys like this kind of video. It was a little different. If you do, definitely like the video, hashtag love it, so I know you love it, because I don't know, maybe we'll do more videos like this where I take you guys in and you get to see more, you know? That was kind of personal, but kind of cool to share. Plus, I hope you learned a thing or two if you're thinking about getting it and I saved you from microblading. If I did, cool. Thumbs up the video just for that reason. Anyways,
I highly recommend her.
I do highly recommend her. I'll put her information in the description box below. Anyways, we're gonna end it here. Be sure to be subscribed. Hit the little bell right by the subscribe button so you're notified every time we post a video. And until next time, bye guys.